The Booth Western Art Museum is one of the world's largest exhibition spaces dedicated solely to Western art. Spanning 120,000 square feet, it is full of every kind of Western art imaginable. From paintings, to sculptures, to photography, and even historic artifacts. Growing up out west, most of my childhood was filled with Western art and Native American culture. Even after I moved away, that interest has remained. So visiting this museum was quite sentimental for me, being surrounded by the imagery that had been so prominent in my childhood made me feel very special. I enjoyed the wide variety of art and the museum's layout. There was plenty of room to fully appreciate the art, both up close and at a distance. And each room was perfectly filled, not too sparingly, but also not too full as to feel cluttered. The Booth Museum is unique in the fact that it hosts not only antique art, but works by contemporary artists as well. It is amazing to see how, over so many years, creative people, both men and women, young and old, from all four corners of the world, have been inspired by our unique Western landscapes and heritage. Tucked in the back by the Bistro is a large collection of classic Western film posters. I personally had really enjoyed seeing a museum appreciate movie posters from the golden days of Hollywood. I think that functional art like posters or advertisements can be a legitimate form of art and should be appreciated just as much as any other visually creative expression. Down another long corridor, you will find yourself in a large selection of bronze sculptures. This was one of my favorite parts of the museum. I think the artists really captured movement beautifully. They captured the storytelling aspect of Native American culture, and it always amazes me that someone can take a cold, dead thing like bronze and make it look so lifelike. Unlike the usual colorful or romantic art that we see about ranch life, the two pieces Stampede and Range Burial depict the darker side of the West. Created by the artist Harry Jackson, the first part of the story depicts gray, cloudy skies pouring down rain on a large herd of cattle. In the midst of the stampede, a rancher is crushed and killed underfoot in all of the chaos. The second painting depicts the somber burial of this lone rancher. A unique feature about these paintings is the fact that each one has a matching bronze sculpture. To get a better idea of scale and movement, Harry Jackson first sculpted his vision and then painted it. Next is the Civil War exhibit called War is Hell. The title of this exhibit is taken from a speech made by General Sherman, who said, quote, "There is many a boy here today who looks on war as all glory. But boys, it is all hell. You can bear this warning voice to generations to come. An interesting feature of this exhibit is the fact that all of the paintings are set in chronological order. So as you walk through and view each painting, you are viewing the progression of the war. The American Civil War was one of the most bloody conflicts in the history of our country, with over 600,000 casualties. This serves as a somber reminder of how costly strife and division can be. Back outside, you will see a large bronze sculpture exhibit in a small grass-lined courtyard at the front of the building. Unfortunately, we did not have time to see everything in this museum. This was only a small sample of what the Booth Museum has to offer. I am so looking forward to revisiting and being able to see the rest of the collections and artifacts the next time I visit. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. For exclusive content, a monthly newsletter, and more, check out my Patreon page in the description box below or at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching.